Hi world, this is Webisode number 1 of In the Mix TV with your girl, author CeCe Monét. So I have a couple things that I want to discuss with you during this vlog, and the first one is to announce my brand new blog, which is CeCeMonet.com. That's CeCeMonet.com. And there you'll be able to find updates about my work. You'll find poetry, short stories, and soon, the next thing I want to announce to you guys, dun, 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 my link on Amazon for the first installment of my brand new contemporary romance series, The Chocolate Chronicles. So the very first book is actually called Lemon Truffles, and it's about an AMBW relationship. So the next thing that kind of segues into the last kind of topic that I have for this particular episode of In the Mix, and that would be interracial relationships, and specifically for this webisode, AMBW. For those of you that don't know, AMBW is Asian men, Black women. So I have been seeing a lot of blogs and video posts and pictures and different things of various AMBW couples and your Malaysian babies. And I just wanted to say, mad props to everybody out there that's doing their thing in their various relationships. I also want to caveat right here that while some people are like, why are you pushing interracial relationships so hardcore? You have any love for Black men? Of course I do. I got mad love for men of all colors. But I want you to know that I'm a healthy relationships advocate. So for me, that means be with who you want to be with who's treating you well. Just have the best possible relationship experience you can, because life is too short not to be with who you really love and who you want to be with. So regardless of like race and color, culture, ethnicity, or whatever, just love the person that loves you and do the best that you can, and everything else will fall into place. So I just want to go ahead and put that out there. So as far as AMBW relationships, let me talk to you a little bit about my own personal experiences, especially here recently. I've been dating a couple of Asian guys, especially in the last, I'd say in the last like month or two here, just kind of checking it out, especially after seeing all the love and support for AMBW online. And I gotta tell you, it's a little different than I thought it was going to be. After being so submersed in the AMBW kind of culture online, I didn't actually realize in my own community, and I'm based out of greater Los Angeles, here in Southern California, how rare AMBW relationships are. I, of course, pay more attention to it now. I myself, several generations back, do have Asian heritage as well, but my everyday experience, how I self-classify, would be as African American. So I am definitely more observant of AMBW relationships and, kind of biracial Blasian children these days. So I feel like, I see that more frequently. But then, like I said, I'm part of a subculture where that's kind of the norm. But in kind of the larger context of what's happening in the community here, AMBW relationships still seem to be pretty rare. I have gotten some interesting reactions when I'm out with Asian men. I mean, for the most part, it's all positive. It's all love. Like, people don't really like stop and stare and create too many problems. I have had that issue in the past. Interestingly enough, primarily with Black men when I'm out with a non-Black male. But what I did notice is, and I have to give shout outs to everybody, particularly on YouTube and for your various blogs, for all the advice that you gave about Black women dating Asian men, because a lot of things I was prepared for because I read your blogs and your different responses. There was one blog post specifically from TK the Korean about dating Korean men that dealt with, stereotypes with things that you are going to encounter. For example, if you're going to date an Asian man, be prepared because somebody around him is probably going to be racist, whether it's his friends or his family members, especially one or both of his parents. So, kind of keep that in mind, because some people just like, oh, Asian men, I love them, and they just jump in head first But if you don't really know what to expect, you know, you might make it more complicated on yourself than it really has to be. So check out some things, you know, do a Google search on AMBW, see what YouTube has available because there's always video posts there. Icy Sparks 2007, Angry Anti-Racist, Higuchi 3, like they're Jenna Rose. There's a number of people online that can definitely help give you some perspective and comedy to help brighten your day on the whole AMBW dating. So feel free to give me your feedback. Again, go check out my blog, CeCeMonét.com. You can also hit me up by email at CeCeMonét1@gmail.com. That's CeCeMonet, the number 1 @gmail.com. And yeah, I'll see you guys online soon. Again, my blog is CeCeMonét.com. And, you know, drop me a line. Let me know what you think, especially with my AMBW book, the first series in the Chocolate Chronicles, coming soon. That should hit you guys mid-March, so I'll keep you posted. See you soon.